But that's based on other things. Oh look, I just got promoted as Dennis. I spy killed because someone spied on me. If you're spying on me, this is what you get. So I'm glad for that. Seaport in this city, yeah. Production's a little bad in here right now. I really want to be working. Ooh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Work that. I didn't realize that I had been doing this to myself. It's pretty bad. Let's grow in here. It's much better. Makes the seaport worse, but it makes the city much better. I grow next turn to pop 13. That's gonna make me unhappy. To the trade menu. Alright, nutmeg, you say. How about that? Delicious nutmeg, Shumi? Oh, okay. Can't do percent. Nine turns. In America. Thought I was America. I thought I could buy tiles. What is this shit? Roads? Yeah. Alright, we grow next turn. Have to avoid growth until I get that sorted out. And I owe you ads in just a second. I'll do that. And I need to get food because I'm feeling a little...
Somebody's on frigates. Who's that?
Is it you, yours?
No.
Food for me. Okay, 1 second. And I owe you ads. So here's ads.
Very likely the guy with no iron.
Filthy. He's got iron. Everybody's got iron. So what's up with that?
Anchor what to Shumi? Killed a Persian spy, so I like to see. Do I want a road here? I guess. It's a very marginal want.
You gave me the worst religion ever.
Dude, I have production, you want my religion?
I like my religion.
Yes, it's pretty good. What, turn my hand
You
at
should
9, I'm
like
gonna
my
buy
religion
mosques
too.
and cathedrals.
I'm 4 happiness from
Yeah,
that trade, I can
awesome.
grow.
Don't worry, be happy.
I need to watch yours as gold. And to see how many of these frigates get upgraded.
Oh no, I'm getting attacked.
There's Sigilius. I'm literally gonna put the fucking caravel like right here and watch.
Bye.
I would imagine Shumi is so silent.
Yeah, every time he's not talking, he's like want to attack someone. It's always the same. Always the same.
No, I'm getting attacked by barbarians.
Yeah, well, you
Oh.
want to take you frigates, so you have no cities. You have, but I don't think you want to attack them.
Well, 9 iron is a strange number on Shumi, and he's no gold anymore, so yeah, he's probably got frigates, that's true.
Oh, some Chris swordsman.
Where are you going, Shumi? Yeah, Shumi's the silent. Oh, porcelain tower.
Can you say that on the north as a continent? Because otherwise he has to take.
That's Leaning Tower, not Porcelain, yours.
Ah yeah, Leaning Tower, that's true. The better one, basically.
So, can you sail on the north as the continent? The other side? Is it possible? Because I can't see it. Otherwise, he has to make a cross to get out of it. Which is no longer Boston, which is now called Samson's 1099.
He's the 99th percent. Zemp's tent. Get that correct.
Zemp's 10th.
Were you guys familiar with the political, I guess you call it the political movement in the U.S., the 99% movement?
Not really.
Okay, it's a bunch of scrubs camping out places, whining about inequality in terms of wealth distribution. They accomplish nothing. But basically, we have a city involved in that right now. I don't think I gave a very unbiased opinion of that. Don't worry about it. It's not going to attack you. So a lot of Glias, he wants to upgrade to fucking frigates.
Why can't I send the trade route to...
Typical
Fuck.
goddamn yours.
Because his frigates are blocking everything.
Probably.
I don't get it.
Is that food I'm eating? Kind of. Sandwich. Oh, don't get me wrong, Helmalik. I'm the 99th percentile just like you, mate. But that movement wasn't going to change that ever.
Guys, I tell you, he's gonna attack somebody.
I know.
So
Yeah,
how
hope
do
he's going
He's
to
not
attack you
talking.
because you are first in everything that matters.
Can he attack? Is there a connection from the oceans in the north of the continent from Shumi?
I don't
Because
know
it
yet.
sounds like I don't see.
I don't know.
Otherwise, he can only.
What was the
get
question?
out
Because the answer is yes. Can Shumi attack
Yes.
Eurus? Yes, he can.
He can.
Yeah,
They
I'd say
can,
so.
Can go over there. Okay.
It's not a question. I've done the scouting. He can.
Can or he can't?
He can.
He can. Okay.
Look at this. When I bite the front, the back like shoots out delicious meat on the back. You can't have that sandwich, Deroni76. This is my sandwich, mate. And I took an entire break from streaming for like an hour today to obtain this sandwich and place it in storage. Yeah, Helmetic. But you know what doesn't bother rich people who own all your wealth? If you want to fucking camp out in a tent in the middle of like New York's parks and complain, you know who doesn't give a shit? Anyone else. That's just not a way to affect change. Was the sandwich worth it? You're goddamn right it was worth it. Alright. We need to do things this turn before we run out of time. Oh my god. Hey look, there's 5 frigates right there. That looks friendly. What's the opinion on the when to work specialist? You want to work specialist as soon as you possibly can. Scientist specialists are just amazing. They are ridiculous in what they do for you. The science in itself is good. The generating great scientists is extremely important. The short answer is as soon as you can. The longer answer is it really depends on the lands. I'm a little worried right now that I will get simultaneously attacked by Shumi and Yoris. If that happens, I can't do shit about that, which is really unfortunate, but that's life. This city, for example, was pretty undefendable for me. That's the problem with both the Boston, both Zemstemp and Atlanta. I can't defend either of them. Your tile arrangement in New York saddens me. Missing the fish is the problem. I did that to prevent growth on one turn. I forgot to move it back. Is there anything else I should be looking at that saddens him? I don't think so. Because he's just not a contender in this game right now. The short and long of it is there's bigger fish to fry than Twinsen right now. Those fish being Synced, Yoris, Shumi, and Clefter. But maybe. It isn't uh-oh yet, Helminick. It's mostly just be aware of yours. That's 8 frigates now, guys, in case anyone's counting. And this is why it's and this is why it's never fun to be yours' neighbor. Ever. And you know what I'm supposed to do when my neighbor has 8 frigates? If I ignore it, I lose. If I don't ignore it, I have some chance. So what I have to build when my neighbor builds 8 frigates is I have to build frigates. When my neighbor plants 1,000,000 impies on my borders, what I have to do is build pikemen. When my neighbor upgrades 1,000,000 impies into military units like rifles and whatever the fuck else he built the other day, I have to build military units.
Do you have iron?
I upgraded the frigate.
That's good.
He built 1,000,000 frigates, which he's keeping over by his cities right now, thankfully.
I have no intention to go anywhere.
You're just paying upkeep on like 10 frigates for the fun of it.
Yep.
Well, tough to argue with that.
Well, better have 10 frigates than don't have 2 cities, right?
For sure. Oh god, I hate being the Ursa's neighbor. I hate it so much.
Shumi is keeping a scout in here. Still, come on, go away, Shumi. Leave me alone.
And I need gold return.
Nothing to see. Move along, move along.
Move along, citizen. I mean, what are my possible options with that, right? Like, if he comes and attacks me and I have no units, I die. Therefore, he builds units, so I have to build units, and yours, in his infinite paranoia, goes, Filthy's building units, I have to build units, and then we do this for the rest of the fucking game. And it makes me extremely, extremely sad. Oh, I need happiness. So let's go get a Lux trade. Really? Let's trade with yours. I don't think so, Zempt. I think it's early enough in the game, late enough in the game that I won't plant it. I think I'm going to save it for balding purposes. Man. I need banks. I'll get bank tech next turn, that's decent.
So the question is, what's your plan, Filthy?
Same plan I've always had. Try not to lose to Inca or Greece or everyone else who's a fucking ahead of me.
Have a 23 pop capital on a mountain. It's also a good plan.
You have a 23 pop capital too. Your expansion is 18
But not on a mountain.
and on a mountain.
Wow, great.
Uh-huh, go on.
Would be nice if it would be my capital.
Just had a comment from chat. Let's have a look. ACIU goes, Yoris is a weak player. He probably expects me to attack him. I have zero desire to attack Yoris right now. Doesn't help me at all to do that. My desire is mostly about building banks, so I don't have negative gold return right now.
I'm building banks too.
Are you? I don't want to be negative
Yeah.
gold return. I have zero desire to attack you.
No,
Don't
the,
even-
the question is, you can't really attack me until submarine, so...
The question is, why are you building 8 frigates, 10 frigates, if you don't expect me to
show
attack
me-
you and don't want me
Show
to
me
attack
some
you?
coast, Persia some coast, you know.
This is like the other game we played, Yoris, where you're my neighbor and you put 1,000,000 impies on my border. and then I have to build pikemen, and then you put 1,000,000 more impies on my border, and then I have to build pikemen, and then you upgrade your impies to riflemen, and then I have to build infantry.
Well,
And it's
the
just like,
problem is with-
it's extremely detrimental to both our game. What is the advantage you get out of it?
Well, the problem is basically when I scouted your land, I went specifically south, so I see you have no passage to the other side. So if you want to attack anybody from through the sea, it's only me. And now I still have to protect my two cities against Shumi and everybody else who's on coast from the other side. So
But
kinda
by
having
you building
frigates
that many
like
frigates, I have to build some sort of counter to that. I have to build military of my own.
You don't have to. You can declare friendship with me and.
Oh, okay, hold on.
and
Let's see. This is binding, I believe. Ready? That is a binding agreement. You are not allowed to violate that in any sense. If we aren't friends till the end of the game, I don't know what happens, but someone gets notified. Someone gets penalized. I'm pretty sure Poland as a nation gets some sort of like NATO embargo. So just be aware, you're representing.
I can promise you I will not attack you with frigates.
I've heard these promises before. I've never been very fond of them. I mean, even having to go the tech for frigates is a detriment in this climate with these other players who aren't teching frigates.
Well, I only went there because somebody did tech frigate, so.
Here. You know what I'm going to do, yours? To show my friendship, I'm going to send you a trade route.
Whoa. Awesome.
We made a friendship agreement. You have a trade route. We should be fucking bestest buddies for all of eternity now.
That just brings all the 4 other players in this game against us.
Well. Anyone else want to be bestest buddies? We can sign friendship agreements.
What a peaceful guy. What a peaceful guy.
A good guy. Peaceful guy. Good guy. A friend of the people. What can I say? I don't have Alhambra this game, so it's gotta be fucking battleships at some point. Don't really want to do battleships. Battleships, nukes, carriers. What am I drinking? What do you mean still beer? I'm back to beer. Lek would be my bestest buddy, he says, and I believe him. Lek has never attacked me with frigates. Ever. Oh, man. I like to spread my... Oh, no, I'm not. I just mostly want to get a great profit beforehand. Spread my religion. Shrine isn't going to hurt me, though. What? One turn. Okay, fine. One turn is alright. Alright, I need these tiles improved. Do I have units around to do that? I do. Oops, I was supposed to start a road there. Next turn. Another privateer. Mine. Keep waiting. I mean, it is nice he's not killing this caravel, so I can just watch these frigates. That's a lot of frigates. He spent 1,000 gold upgrading frigates. Third in tech. I'm 4 techs behind yours. Thornwhip asks, could you please explain why you never build Oxford? It seems like I leave them for a long time after they're available to build. The goal of Oxford, you hide your tech by not using Oxford. If you get too ahead in tech, you become a target. So part of it is hiding your tech. Part of it is the fact that Oxford is as good late in the game as it is early in the game. Right now, for example, the tech that is what it cost me 4 to 6 turns to build these techs, right? Later on, it might cost me 6 to 8 techs to build something here. It's never going to be worse, right? Your technology roughly scales as the cost of these technologies scale as well. I'm never going to have techs that are like 1 or 2 techs for the relative premier techs. There's not a huge advantage. The advantage of building Oxford is the 3 science per turn that really isn't very much. The benefit is the benefit of saving it is to be able to decide on what technology is important to you and make that happen when it happens. So essentially, it's about not looking like a target. It's about not needing technologies right now, and it's about the benefit of building it being kind of minimal relative to later in the game. So, a couple of reasons, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Minded amphitheater. I want a national, I want a hermitage this game. Oh, I never rode there. What? I don't remember not building a road there. Okay. A little worried about population here, because I think even with these cities, my pop is pretty bad. These lands aren't good enough to compete with these players. 63, 66. I'm at 66, by the way. 67 on Greece and 64 on Persia. So it's actually pretty competitive right now, population-wise. But I don't have a lot of growth left. A lot of my growth is based on cargo ships, and the cargo ships don't scale late game. No longer ally of Kizel. I want to be Kiesel's ally. In a sense, huh? Yeah, look at this. What did I say? Like turn 130, this would be pop 7. We're getting close, guys. Pop 7. The city is so fucking garbage. Can't believe I settled this city. It was a total mistake to settle this city. Oh, I'm unhappy again. Must have lost the trade. But with who? Don't even know. This city, it's not my favorite city. I need happiness and there's no one who has happiness. That's losing the city-state, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. I get it, Zempt. It's a matter of getting it back. I will have citrus in like 2 turns, but I think I'm going to be at 2 turns of unhappy. I don't think there's anything you can do about that. So many frigates. I have to build so many units to deal with that shit. I don't want to. Alright. New York to Washington. Okay, I guess I could feed Boston. Don't know why I want to feed Boston. I don't really want to, but it needs to be better than this. Filthy, at what point do you perceive another player as a city threat? It depends entirely on their lands and what they're doing. I mean, for example, Shumi just entered through industrialization, which is questionable. But that's still quite a few techs ahead of me.
Got a great engineer, Shumi?
That's unexpected.
Shumi, you there or not?
Still plotting. Was one of the
Amphitheater.
again, or why you need to quit in there?
Artists.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I don't want
I
to
would
lose
like
it
to,
myself.
The artist slot shortly.
I don't think it's working that way. I'm trying.
We're gonna go fucking feed Zemp's tent. Excuse me. Why is this starving all of a sudden? And if it is starving, where's the trader up that just ended?
Shumi, you're there or not?
Did I accidentally? No, it's only -2. Okay. Oh right, my fish is taken over. Okay. We're second in tech and we're 4 techs behind yours. And yours has friggin' tech. That man, that must mean he is so stupidly far ahead with these cities.
Shumi, oh boy, what's going on? Shumi, you there or not?
I think he died. Is he AFK every turn? I've noticed.
I have no idea, but he's not answering, which...
He could have his
Kinda.
mic muted. Maybe he got tired of electronica robots.
Maybe.
Alright, happiness next turn. Am I going futurism? No. Is Shumi going futurism? Shumi's not going to get futurism skin. Do you remember last game about this time I went futurism and people had 1,000 culture? Well, Greece has 3,000. Indonesia has 2,000. Persia has 1,800. Songhai has 3,000. Inca have 2,400. And I have 2,200. There's no way that someone's going to be able to do futurism right now. And I know you guys are commercial. It's been a half hour. I'll see you in 60 seconds. What's the point of opera houses? No, opera houses allow me to build a hermitage, which is a hermitage or whatever it's called. It's just 50% culture in the building. The city I build it, it's the national wonder for that. My culture, I tend to play bad with culture anyways. I tend to focus a lot more on production and growth than culture. So.
I was pretty sure Shumi is just like... I keep keeping a spy on my couple and just waiting. Is he gonna use great engineer or not? Is he gonna use great engineer or not?
Why do you want a great engineer? Did you hard build it or engineer it?
Engineer.
You engineered Big Ben.
Yep.
For what possible reason?
Cause it's a pretty decent wonder, you know.
It's a very mediocre wonder.
I mean, if you have all the production in the world and all the gold in the world, Big Ben, engineering Big Ben is not a big deal and pretty useful.
You're saying
just
yours
don't
is
want
so
Shumi
far
to have
ahead, it
it.
doesn't matter?
I mean, he can build every one then 2 turns, possibly in his capitals.
Yeah,
That
that's a
was a
good point.
5-turn build, but I just didn't want Shumi to have it, and he entered industrial the same second, so you know how it goes.
There's the profit, that's what I wanted. Right before I enter industrial. I don't want any of these. Not really. We try for porcelain tower, I guess. How long on my scientists? 11 turns. It's annoying. Still have a million frigates to deal with. Okay, let's try it. I don't often go upper houses, but this game feels like a wait and see game more than anything else. There's other players ahead of me were in a decent position, but not an amazing position. We'll see. See how it goes down. Public school soon, I assume? No. 2 turns on that. Okay.
Cleftor, why are you expanding so much?
Because you are
9 frigates, no problem.
take this great
I'll just
That's
ignore
cool.
that, right?
You're gonna protect me from everybody, thank you.
I want to protect you as well.
Who's the most likely to win right now, and with which victory?
Oh my God. Oh,
It's
everybody wants to protect me?
the problem is no one is doing. Well, it's not a problem. No one's doing anything right now. I mean, clearly Yoris is in the lead, but Sink is in a pretty good place too with this population and crop yield. That means he's probably not that far behind in tech and probably not that far behind in manufactured goods. However, Twinson's a strong player. He's got good pop. Clefter is a reasonably strong player. I don't know about his new cities. They're okay. Shumi likes the tech. He's got 3 cities. I mean, this is a mountain city. That's a mountain city. For Yoris, he's got at least 3 mountain cities. Sink has 1 to 2 mountain cities. I don't think Twinson has any. I honestly think the positioning right now is Yoris, Sink, me, Shumi, Clefter, Twinson is what I think the positioning is. Now, what that actually means when it comes down to anything is nothing right now. It's too early to tell. There's going to be a lot of military action that happens before we know for sure what happens. But as it is, there's a slight advantage to Yoris. He's first in tech and first to everything that matters. I'm not entirely sure why they are going for factories before in public schools, but that's an older style of play that I've seen a million years ago, and it seems to be what's going on right now, so who knows. We'll see. I hate this though. This means I have to have military units that I don't want to pay for.
Five percent ahead already.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
You talking about me?
Nah, of course not.
Nah, shoot me.
I'm talking about myself.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not Inca? Fuck.
I've been saying that all game.
Oh,
Zep
God,
asks,
stop
can
it.
I bulb into secularism? Probably. Probably can, Zep. I just don't know that I want to. I don't think anything about this game makes sense to be overt with my science. I think saving everything for World's Fairs and rationalism makes the most sense right now. It's only 6 turns either way. I could probably get it right now. That would be something that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24 science per turn before multipliers. That's really not bad. But I don't think I win this by going ahead right now. There's too many players in a good situation. I need other players to fight and clean up. So I don't want to be in good shape at all here.
Lol. I have all the coal in the game, I guess.
I'll trade for your coal. Yeah, Zempt, I'll do it in 5 turns. I'm not in a rush. I just want to sit back,
No, there's just
keep my SimCity going.
much coal on this map. Crazy.
Do I have coal?
I don't see much of your land.
The
Do you
land you
have
see.
coal? Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Quite a lot.
Good.
14.
4.
In the name of our...
Pretty much everyone has coal.
No, I don't have coal.
Pretty much everyone, not everyone.
I could probably be talked into trading you some coal, yours, if you'd like.
I would love to.
I could be talked into not doing that too, based on the donations I receive from other players around me. But my initial thought is, hey, this yours guy seems like a nice guy. I should trade him some coal.
Seems legit.
Yeah, very legit. I like it.
Ironclads can't go wrong. Ironclad's the worst. Oh, I know. I don't know what this is, Zempt, but I'm excited to see. Because this is, at the very least, conflict with yours. Let's sit back, fucking see what's going on. Build public schools, cry ourselves to sleep, get factories. Yep, these aren't, I mean, this is too small and too shitty to be anything until extraordinarily late. So I'm curious what it is. Man, I think Sardis is in nuke range of Crisco.
Yes? Thankfully, we play with nuclear missiles only, so that's
Oh,
nice.
good point. I actually totally forgot about that. Good point, good point. I just need to watch these.
Just leave me alone. I have my corner of the map.
Your corner of the
For some
map with all
reason-
those mountains.